Welcome everybody, this is Philip Tracy, editor at Industrial IoT 5G. I'm here with Guillaume Houssay. He is the co-founder and CEO of Qowisio North America. Thank you for being with me today.
Thank you very much.
Now we're going to talk about Qowisio. You are a low power wide area network provider, but also a lot of other things. You do a lot of other things to help implement an IoT solution. Can you talk to me about what Qowisio is all about?
Yeah, you're right. Qowisio is working in the LPWA environment. And what makes the difference with other companies in this field is that we provide a comprehensive solution from the devices that we design in-house with a portfolio of over 40 devices. And that includes the connectivity, meaning private and public network, as well as dashboards. So when we go to and discuss with clients, we provide an entire solution and we really discuss business requirements and we transform their requirements into technical execution.
And so this is a lot different than some of the other low power wide area network providers, Sigfox, Ingenu.
Right.
So I think to give our audience a better understanding of everything that you do, maybe if you could, if there is a company that wants to use your network or your solution, they come to you, how do you service them and give them, from step one to deployment? How do you do all of that?
First, for us, the network is a commodity, meaning that we don't bet on selling commodity to our customers, but we want to understand their business requirements. So usually we discuss with CIO, Chief Innovation Officer, marketing officers, where they want to build new products, they want to generate more revenues, okay? So we discuss with them about their business needs. So we understand their requirements, and then this is our job to transform that into technology execution based on our devices, including the connectivity and the dashboard. So really discuss about what are your pain points, what you want to achieve, what kind of return of investment do you expect, do you know LPWA, what are the positive information or requirement that this technology will provide, etc., etc.
And can you talk a little bit about, so you have the devices, the network, and the dashboards. What use cases do you see fit best into that solution?
Many people are looking for the best use cases, so I will be kind of general, but we work on what we call blue ocean, where we can provide a very low total cost of ownership for the clients. And this way of thinking unblocks many use cases where the price was an issue, where the technology were too complicated to implement. So in such cases, okay, usually we work a lot with asset management, okay. When you have or pallets, I will give you the example of the pallets. The pallets, to build it costs about $10. If you put on it a sensor or device that costs $10 to $20, that will not work.
Right.
So Qowisio, because we design everything in-house, okay, we can provide a very, very low total cost of ownership, including the device and also the maintenance and the connectivity of the ears. And then our clients, they are capable of having their requirements turned into technical execution.
And in France, you announced that one device costs 10 cents to connect one device for an entire year?
Yes, right.
That's a low cost.
Yeah, because for us, once again, the network is not the big issue.
The main focus, yeah.
Okay, the main focus, yes, right. So part of the solution, the connectivity is included, okay, and the cost of the connectivity is nothing for us, okay. We see prices like $7 per device per year, but we are pretty sure that the cost will go down in the coming years, okay. And we prefer to focus on what is the real value of the IoT at that time, which is first the devices, how can I collect the data, and also the dashboards or the analytics in order to manage the information. So we are more focused on the hardware than on the analytics, okay? But the value is somewhere either at the devices level or at the analytics level. But in between, that is just technology.
Right.
Just let's think of Wi-Fi, Zigbee. Is there any cost behind? There is no cost. So that's the same. And people try to compare M2M, machine to machine, using the SIM card or using the mobile phone with a big ARPU for when you call, you have like $30, $40, $60 per month. But it is linked to people. It is not linked to objects and billions of objects. Yeah. That's the big difference.
Yeah, totally different.
Yes, exactly.
Pricing and everything.
Right.
Can you talk about Qowisio's, the scale of your network? And specifically, you're the CEO of North America. You have a new office here in Austin. Can you talk about your project here?
Oh, yes. So Qowisio is already present in 30 countries. Okay. So now we come to the US to deploy our solutions, not only network. Network is part of it. And the main focus is not to do as the others, where they try to deploy, like they try to cover more the people than the objects, according to what I see. On their coverage map, they try to announce, or they announce that they will cover cities. Our approach is very different because we are business oriented. We want to deploy our network, and we are deploying our network where the use cases are, where the business is, okay? If you deploy one city, but you are not able to get revenue from your antennas, okay, you spend CapEx and with no revenue. So there is no need to do that. We want to be profitable, and we are profitable, okay? And we want to keep this way of working. So the purpose, I will not give you my strategy, okay, in the US, but this is to stick to the business requirements and not just deploying because I want to cover the US.
Most ground, or
And for sure, when you look at Sigfox in Genu, they will never cover the entire US for sure. That's too costly, too CapEx intensive. So they will cover part of the US, but the question is, will they cover the locations where the use cases are? I'm not so sure at that time.
Yep. Could go where the business is.
Exactly, yes.
And so Ingenu, Sigfox, and there's the elephant in the room, NB-IoT, or whatever the cellular solution is going to be. Can you talk about where you think your solution and all of the other low power wide area networks fit with NB-IoT? Are they competing, or are you working together?
We see more as a NB-IoT as a complement, okay, as a complement technology to what already exists. If you think of Wi-Fi, Zigbee, Bluetooth, they don't really compete to each other, okay? There is some overlap. So we see NB-IoT as different because it's a licensed frequencies. You will have specific chipsets for that. So for sure, the cost of the connectivity will be higher than any of the other technology. So we'll see if there is high competition in this environment, but at this time, we see as a complement, and we not focus on the same use cases. Qowisio is not focused on bidirectionality, okay? Qowisio is not focused on triangulation, just like LoRa, okay? We think that's dedicated to specific technology, and UNB, ultra narrowband, our technology, is really focused on low TCO, high volumes, okay? And in that field, we don't see many people working because they are not able to provide what we give to our clients.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you very much for coming to our studio today here in Austin, where
Thank
you have
so much
a new headquarters.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Great.